I'd like to take a few minutes just to talk to you about Carlton Screen. I met Screen back in the late 60s, going into the early 70s. When I was just a young boy, I was introduced to Screen by a guy named Ira Leach. And at that time, Ira had been working for Screen on a delivery truck. Carlton worked for Irving Krasny, and they delivered groceries for Krasny Supermarket on Flatbush Avenue. I didn't know that day that, when I went with him to get some work, just to deliver groceries, that I would meet somebody who would very, very seriously change my life. We never ever hardly called him Carlton. We called him Poop. That was his nickname, Poop. But some of the guys used to call him Poopy. And he'd allow us to come and get on the truck and work for him after school and deliver groceries. And we made money, and that was one thing for sure. If you're with Carlton, you're definitely going to make money. He taught us, how to be responsible, do the right things, influenced our life, taught us about working. A lot of kids didn't have that opportunity. I consider myself to be fortunate at the time because it was an experience to work with Carl. Every day was a learning lesson, and Carlton loved us like his own kids, and that's the way he treated us. We grew with Carlton, and we learned so much just being with him. There were a lot of times that we would go with Carlton on the weekend. We go to Omaha, and we pick up all the meats for Krasny, and we pick up all the supplies for the store, and we bring them back. And we worked hard, and everybody made money. But it was always a good time when you worked with Carlton Screen. Screen's Candy Store on Tilden Avenue and Lot. What a great time. We were at a candy store there. We had a pool table, we had vending machines, and that was the place that you want to be, at a jukebox. And we had to actually run a lot of the kids out of there. They used to come by during school hours. They wanted to hang out, listen to music and whatnot. But Carl would tell them, he would pull a plug out of the jukebox and say, go to school. When school's over, you guys can come down. You can play pool, you can play pinball, you can do all of that stuff. He was very strict on the kids, but it was always a good hangout and always a good atmosphere. And the kids loved Carlton. They loved him. He was an all-around athlete. Carlton was one of those guys. He could have played for the Knicks. He could have played for the Nets. He could have played for the Giants. He could have played any sport because Carlton was an all-around athlete. And he loved playing ball. We used to watch him play ball in Walt Whitman Park all the time. Sophomore and Sears on Sunday. Always had some kind of team, some kind of league, something going on. And the kids admired that in him. He always had it in him that he wanted the kids to go up to be something. And he always told them that, work hard so that you can be something. If he saw you slouching or whatever, he would tell you, I'm going to tell your mother and father, man. He said, go ahead, you can't come in here because you're slouching. I'm pretty sure right now Carlton's probably telling some young kid, pull your pants up, comb your hair. Because, every child was like Carlton's child. He was a great athlete through school, man. Screen is still teaching, kids sports and coaching basketball and doing things like that. He's always had that impact, on a child's life. He always wanted them to go higher and strive for higher education. I remember Paco. He used to always have Paco playing basketball and doing a lot of stuff with Paco Sure. He loved him very much. And I felt like I was one of their brothers. I felt like that's the way I felt as part of the family. The Mean Machine. There'll never be another place like the Mean Machine. those were great times. I love Scream, and I always will, and I thank him for making such a big impact on my life, man. Wherever you at, Poop, God bless you, man, and God keep you.